At 2:47 a.m., under a moonless Beverly Hills sky, an FBI task force armed with infrared scanners surrounds the lavish estate of Janice Combs, mother of Sean Diddy Combs, the hip-hop mogul behind Bad Boy Entertainment. Diddy, whose chart-topping hits and star-studded galas have defined music culture, now faces a secret so vile it could topple his empire. Is he the icon millions adore, or the mastermind of a human trafficking network hiding in plain sight? What agents uncovered in a hidden vault beneath this mansion isn't just a scandal, it's a nightmare poised to shatter the entertainment world. You won't believe what they found. The raid began with a tip about shady financial dealings linked to Bad Boy, but the discovery defied all expectations. After 4 hours combing the main floor, an agent spotted a faint crack behind a mahogany panel in the estate's music room. With no alarms triggered, they tore open the wall, revealing a secret elevator absent from the 2007 blueprints filed with the Los Angeles Department of Building and Safety. The elevator plunged to an underground vault sealed by a 30-centimeter thick steel door with military-grade biometric locks. Shockingly, the fingerprints needed to unlock it didn't match any Combs family member. As the door swung open, automatic lights flared, exposing a chilling hoard. Shelves held dossiers on hundreds of young artists, some as young as 12, with photos taken in a stark white room under harsh lighting evoking a prison cell. An FBI analyst whispered, "These aren't talent profiles, they're a catalog for trafficking victims." Alongside them, agents seized $5 million in cryptocurrency stored on digital wallets, 15 BitLocker encrypted hard drives, and 60 invitations to exclusive events with no addresses, only dates, times, and QR codes bearing cryptic titles like Midnight Haven or Elite Convergence. These invitations carried the logo of StarPath Foundation, a defunct charity Diddy once praised for nurturing young talent. An email from an alias Darkstar22 tied to Diddy read, "Pick 4 for the next phase." Ensure compliance, no defiance. New recruits are easier to mold. The recipient, codenamed Black Raven, was traced to a Singapore server. The cryptocurrency matched funds stolen in a 2021 Zurich cyber heist. A preliminary scan of OneDrive revealed 800 audio files, some capturing voices discussing asset delivery and client specifications. The probe, initially a financial audit, has exploded into an international investigation of human trafficking across borders. This vault wasn't a storage space. It was a command center for a sinister operation. Can you believe the scale of this horror? The investigation began with Bad Boy's offshore accounts, but the dossiers suggest a market for young artists, hand-picked for elite predators. The invitations linked to StarPath point to secret gatherings where victims were allegedly paraded. One dossier listed biometric data, voice scans, facial metrics, hinting at tailored trafficking demands. An agent noted, "The precision is chilling, like a menu for monsters." The vault's security, with its untraceable access logs, raises a haunting question. Who else had the keys to this horror? The FBI sealed the site, but the evidence, dossiers, and emails suggests a network spanning years, shielded by Diddy's fame. You won't believe what's next. This gets even darker. Who stands at the heart of this chilling human trafficking mystery, uncovered in Janice Combs' Beverly Hills vault? First is Sean Diddy Combs, the 55-year-old hip-hop titan who reshaped music with Bad Boy Entertainment's chart-dominating hits like Mo Money, Mo Problems. His lavish Hollywood galas, attended by A-listers, cemented his status as a cultural icon, but now that empire teeters. Could his fame have cloaked a sinister trafficking network? A night janitor at the estate, speaking anonymously, reported seeing unmarked vans arrive at 4 a.m. driven by men in tactical gear who weren't regular security. Diddy's silence since the FBI raid, broken only by a curt legal statement denying baseless claims, fuels suspicion. Is he the mastermind or shielding someone more powerful? You won't believe who else is entangled. Janice Combs, Diddy's mother and the mansion's legal owner, is next. Known for her poised red carpet appearances beside her son, she left the estate hours before the FBI stormed in. Phone records show she called an unlisted number in the Caymans, then wiped her call log. A former bad boy intern, now under federal protection, alleged Janice vetted guests for off-the-books events tied to the StarPath Foundation, the nonprofit linked to the Vault's secret party invitations. Did she know the Vault's horrors, or was her maternal image a perfect cover? The questions pile up. The web widens to Kayla Tran, a 23-year-old singer whose career soared after signing with Bad Boy in 2022. Photos extracted from the Vault's encrypted drives place her at a clandestine 2023 gathering, one of the StarPath Foundation's eerie Midnight Haven events. Tran has since erased all ties to Diddy on social media, but her silence sparks intrigue. Was she a victim of the trafficking ring, a witness, or complicit in its operations? Can you believe how deep this goes? A former bodyguard, codenamed Iron Wolf, contacted the FBI post-raid, admitting he secured Diddy's private events in 2020. He claimed, "I thought they were VIP parties, but now I see they were control hubs for trafficking victims." His testimony points to a fifth figure, a mysterious broker dubbed Night Falcon, who exchanged emails with Diddy about securing elite partnerships in Los Angeles. These messages, found in the vault, suggest Night Falcon wielded influence over high-profile clients seeking young talent. Who is this shadow player, and what power do they hold? The plot thickens with Marcus Holt, a retired bad boy executive who consulted for StarPath Foundation until 2019. A neighbor reported seeing Holt at the estate late at night years after his tenure ended. An FBI source revealed Holt's name appeared in a Vault dossier labeled Facilitator alongside notes about talent deliveries. Could he be a linchpin in this trafficking network? The final figure is a tech consultant, codenamed Cypher, who allegedly designed the encrypted apps used to track StarPath's secret gatherings. A leaked email from Darkstar22, Diddy's alias, thanked Cypher for ensuring untraceable logistics for a 2022 event. The FBI is hunting Cypher, whose digital fingerprints appear on the Vault's 15 encrypted drives, potentially holding 800 audio files of trafficking deals. Each figure from Diddy's global stardom to Cypher's shadowy tech paints a picture of a network sustained by fame, fear, and secrecy. The Vault's dossiers, with their chilling biometric data on underage artists, suggest these players orchestrated a human trafficking empire. How did they evade detection for so long? The FBI's discovery of $5 million in cryptocurrency tied to a 2021 Zurich heist hints at funding from global predators. An agent remarked, "This wasn't a solo act, it's a syndicate." The deeper this probe goes, the more sinister it gets. You won't believe how this stayed hidden. This is about to get even more shocking. The FBI's raid on Janice Combs' Beverly Hills vault has exposed not just a secret, but a system, a meticulously orchestrated machine cloaked in the glamour of the music industry. This isn't about a single crime. It's a human trafficking network so sophisticated it evaded detection for years. At its core lies the StarPath Foundation, a nonprofit Diddy once hailed as a lifeline for young artists. But the Vault's evidence dossiers on underage teens, coded invitations, encrypted drives paints a darker truth. StarPath was a front for trafficking vulnerable talent to elite predators. Financial records show $16 million funneled into Bad Boy Entertainment subsidiaries from anonymous donors in Singapore and the Caymans, labeled as youth talent grants. No public concerts or workshops ever materialized. Instead, StarPath hosted secret gatherings in secluded villas and private jets, accessible only to a select few. The vault's 60 invitations, with QR codes for events like Midnight Haven, linked to an encrypted app that tracked attendees' movements, ensuring no digital footprint. One dossier detailed a vetting matrix for young artists, scoring their compliance for client demands. An FBI tech analyst stated, "This wasn't mentorship, it was a trafficking pipeline." Can you believe the audacity of this scheme? The system's genius lay in its camouflage. Diddy's untouchable image, hitmaker, philanthropist, party king, deflected suspicion. Media outlets wined and dined at Bad Boy's lavish galas, rarely questioned StarPath's opaque operations. Yet cracks existed. A 2023 X post, swiftly deleted, claimed StarPath groomed teens for private showcases. The poster disappeared. The operation's reach wasn't limited to the U.S. Emails from the Vault's drives reference overseas clients in Singapore and Dubai, with one message from Darkstar22, Diddy's alias, discussing a talent transfer worth $4 million. This mirrors a modern music mafia exploiting young stars under the guise of opportunity. The Vault's 15 encrypted drives, holding 800 audio files, include snippets of voices negotiating asset placements and client preferences for artists as young as 12. A forensic expert warned, "These suggest a global market for trafficked talent tailored to elite tastes." The system's mechanics were chillingly precise. Attendees of StarPath's gatherings signed NDAs disguised as performance contracts, binding them to silence. The encrypted app, allegedly designed by the mysterious cipher, logged biometric data, voice prints, facial scans from dossiers, ensuring victims were traceable. Offshore accounts funded by the $5 million cryptocurrency found in the vault, tied to a 2021 Zurich heist, fueled logistics like private flights and secure venues. How did this evade scrutiny? Diddy's influence was a fortress. Strategic gifts to media and industry insiders, documented in a vault memo, kept questions at bay. A 2022 lawsuit against StarPath for unethical auditions was dropped after pressure from Bad Boy's legal team. The system also relied on fear. An anonymous StarPath intern claimed, "We were told to stay quiet or our careers were done." The Vault's emails hint at a crisis unit tasked with neutralizing leaks, with one message instructing, "Handle the blogger, send the package." This wasn't a loose operation. It was a syndicate spanning continents and shielded by Diddy's fame. The FBI now tracks funds from Singapore accounts to Bad Boy affiliates, uncovering links to other labels. One drive file referenced a sister hub in Miami, suggesting multiple trafficking nodes. The scale is staggering. Hundreds of dossiers, years of secret events, and millions in laundered funds. Could Diddy have run this alone, or was he a front for a larger cabal? The Vault's evidence points to a network so entrenched it thrived unchecked. You won't believe how deep this goes. The truth is about to get even uglier. The FBI's discovery of a human trafficking vault beneath Janice Combs' Beverly Hills mansion has forced a grim re-examination of Diddy's past, where a string of overlooked incidents now forms a sinister pattern. These weren't mere coincidences. They were warning signs of a trafficking network buried by Diddy's influence and fame. In 2004, a Bad Boy backup singer filed a lawsuit alleging she was coerced into private performances for unnamed VIPs with contracts that barred her from speaking out. The case was settled out of court for an undisclosed sum, and the singer vanished from the industry. Was this a labor dispute or a silenced victim of trafficking? In 2009, a yacht chartered by a bad boy affiliate ran aground off Miami, killing a talent manager who'd reportedly argued with Diddy over unethical casting calls. The Coast Guard found no black box, and the incident was ruled an accident. Could it have been a deliberate act to eliminate a whistleblower? You won't believe how these clues were ignored. In 2017, a bad boy studio in Los Angeles was sabotaged with servers housing audition tapes destroyed in a targeted break-in. Police found no suspects, but a technician claimed those servers held footage Diddy didn't want public. The technician left the country soon after. Most disturbing was a 2020 case involving a 16-year-old rapper signed to the StarPath Foundation, the nonprofit tied to the Vault's trafficking invitations. He posted on X about being followed and forced into weird gigs before deactivating his account. His family claimed he was on a music retreat, but neighbors reported no signs of travel. These events, once dismissed as rumors or tragedies, now align with the Vault's evidence of a human trafficking empire. The 2004 singer's contract mirrored the compliance clauses in the Vault's dossiers demanding silence from young artists. The 2009 manager's objections echoed concerns about StarPath's secret gatherings where teens were allegedly trafficked. The 2017 break-in coincided with a StarPath financial review that was abruptly canceled. The rapper's 2020 disappearance followed an email from Darkstar22, Diddy's alias, about neutralizing risks. Can you believe no one connected these dots? A retired FBI profiler reviewing the case stated, "These incidents are markers of a trafficking network protected by wealth and intimidation." The Vault's emails found alongside 15 encrypted drives hint at a cleanup crew tasked with erasing threats. One message instructed silence. The 2009 issue funds sent Diddy's untouchable persona, bolstered by Bad Boy's chart-topping success and his $16 million in charity grants, smothered scrutiny. Media outlets dazzled by his philanthropy painted him as a mogul, not a suspect. A 2010 tabloid report about Bad Boy's shady auditions was retracted after legal threats. The StarPath Foundation, central to the trafficking allegations, operated unchecked with its nonprofit status deflecting audits. Why did these red flags fade? The Vault's 800 audio files, still under decryption, may hold recordings tying these events together. One leaked snippet captured a voice discussing damage control after the 2017 break-in. The FBI is now revisiting these cases, cross-referencing Vault data with old reports. An agent noted, "What we thought were dead ends are now screaming leads." Diddy's empire seemed invincible, built on beats, glamour, and strategic silence. The 2004 lawsuit vanished with a payout. The 2009 yacht crash drew no follow-up. The 2017 sabotage was forgotten amid Bad Boy's new releases. The 2020 rapper's pleas were drowned by Diddy's latest gala. Yet the Vault's dossiers, with their chilling biometric data on teens and the coded Midnight Haven invitations, reveal a system that thrived on these cover-ups. Each incident was a cry for help muffled by power. The FBI's probe, sparked by a financial tip, has uncovered a trail of suppressed truths. Could these past suspicions unlock the full scope of this trafficking horror? You won't believe what else was covered up. The truth is about to explode. The FBI's probe into the Beverly Hills vault beneath Janice Combs' mansion has unleashed hypotheses so chilling they could redefine the music industry's darkest corners. The first theory posits the vault as a hub for a human trafficking network exploiting young artists for elite predators. The dossiers, with their catalog-like profiles of teens as young as 12, include biometric data, voice scans, facial metrics, suggesting a bespoke market for trafficked talent. An FBI analyst warned this could be the largest trafficking scandal in entertainment history. The vault's 60 coded invitations to Starpath Foundation's secret Midnight Haven events, where victims were allegedly showcased, support this. Could Diddy have orchestrated this predatory trade? A second hypothesis suggests the vault doubled as a data laundering center, trafficking sensitive information, possibly compromising footage to foreign entities. The 15 encrypted drives holding 800 audio files show metadata linked to servers in Singapore and Dubai. An email from Darkstar22, Diddy's alias, to Black Raven mentioned data transfers worth $6 million. A cybersecurity expert speculated this points to a blackmail scheme with Diddy as the broker. Can you believe the stakes of this horror? A third theory casts Diddy as a puppet, not the mastermind. The deferential tone in Darkstar22 emails to Night Falcon, a shadowy broker, implies Diddy answered to a higher power. Could a global syndicate spanning music and elite circles have pulled the strings? A vault memo referenced LA contacts at Starpath gatherings, hinting at Hollywood insiders or political figures. The final hypothesis weaves these threads. The vault was a nerve center for a transnational trafficking ring blending talent exploitation, data deals, and elite influence. The $5 million in cryptocurrency tied to a 2021 Zurich heist suggests funding from rogue players. A forensic tech stated, "The encryption is next level. This was a professional operation." The implications are staggering. If true, this could implicate major labels with Bad Boy's $16 million in grants tracing to offshore accounts shared by industry giants. A vault document named a media exec as a guest at a 2023 event, raising fears of industry-wide complicity. The FBI's digital team racing to decrypt the drives found one file capturing a voice discussing talent specifications for a client. This scandal could surpass past music controversies, exposing a system where fame masked exploitation. The vault's evidence dossiers, invitations, emails points to a network operating for years undetected or ignored. Why Diddy's influence, amplified by media allies, silenced early leaks? A 2022 blog post about Starpath's predatory auditions vanished after legal pressure. The FBI now fields tips from former Bad Boy SCAF, with one claiming there are more vaults in Miami. The Starpath Foundation's coded app tracking victims' biometrics suggests a chilling efficiency. Could this network extend to other moguls? The probe's scope is widening, with agents eyeing Bad Boy properties in New York and London. A single email mentioned a secondary hub in Singapore, prompting international collaboration. This isn't just Diddy's scandal, it's a systemic betrayal. The truth, once buried, is clawing its way out. Can you believe the scale of this conspiracy? The answers are closer than ever. The FBI's raid on Janice Combs' Beverly Hills vault has sparked a global firestorm, with the public reeling from the horrific revelations of a suspected human trafficking network tied to Diddy. Within hours of the leak, social media erupted with #DiddyUnmasked, soaring to 18 million posts, TikTok videos dissecting the vault's contents, dossiers on underage artists, coded Midnight Haven invitations, 15 encrypted drives amassed 40 million views, while X threads buzz with fans and sleuths unraveling Diddy's past. Once loyal Bad Boy supporters who danced to hits like "I Need a Girl" now feel betrayed. A viral Instagram post read, "His music was my youth, but this trafficking scandal is sickening." Can you believe the scale of this outrage? Celebrities are fleeing Diddy's orbit. Kayla Tran, the 23-year-old singer linked to a 2023 Starpath Foundation event, canceled her Bad Boy contract, citing ethical concerns. Veteran rapper Leon Carter, a former Bad Boy collaborator, posted on X, "If this is true, it's a disgrace to hip-hop." Even competitors weighed in, with a rival label CEO declaring, We suspected bad boys' dirty deals, but a trafficking ring? It's monstrous. Protests flared outside Bad Boys' Los Angeles office, with crowds chanting justice for the victims and holding signs demanding answers. The vault's evidence, $5 million in cryptocurrency, 800 audio files, and emails from Darkstar22 about compliant talent has fueled fears of a predatory system exploiting young artists. Diddy's team issued a defiant statement. Mr. Combs rejects all allegations. This is a malicious campaign to tarnish a legend. Yet the denial falters against the vault's haul, including dossiers with biometric data tailored for trafficking clients. The FBI, tight-lipped amid the ongoing probe, faces mounting pressure as leaks suggest the drives hold voices discussing victim deliveries. A former StarPath intern speaking anonymously claimed, "We knew something was off, but fear kept us silent." Mainstream media, once dazzled by Diddy's galas, has pivoted. Rolling Stone and TMZ are chasing ex-Bad Boy staff for interviews, while bloggers share vault leaks hinting at a Miami hub. A Reddit poll of 30,000 users showed 82% believe Diddy orchestrated the trafficking. 8% think he's framed, and 10% demand wider probes. You won't believe the fury driving this reckoning. This scandal transcends Diddy. It's a systemic betrayal. The StarPath Foundation, cloaked as a charity, allegedly trafficked teens under the guise of stardom. The vault's emails tied to Singapore and Dubai servers reveal a global network sustained by silence and $16 million in laundered grants. Youth advocacy groups like SoundSafe issued a plea. No fame excuses exploitation. The industry must answer. The FBI's tip line logged 150 calls in a week with former artists alleging similar schemes at other labels. Diddy's empire, once a symbol of triumph, now crumbles under the weight of these truths. His silence, once a shield, is damning. The vault's 60 invitations, 15 drives, and cryptic Night Falcon emails point to a machine that preyed on the vulnerable, protected by power. More leaks loom. Additional vaults names or decrypted files could surface. This is a wake-up call for an industry built on secrets. The truth, once buried, is breaking free, and no amount of wealth can stop it. The music world must confront its shadows, ensuring no victim is silenced again. What do you think the next secret will be?